You mentioned this seems likely that, well, plausible that this might be a very archaic practice, all the way from the Stone Age through to the time of Jesus. You have this brewing and perhaps, using psychoactive plants in the process. And also, I guess, the idea of witches, right? You write about as well, medicine women being a kind of a tradition kept by women who brew these potions. And Demeter and Persephone, these female goddesses, and in all these different places, right, it seems to pop up again and again that this is some tradition linked to women.
Again, which I wasn't looking for, not something I was trying to prove, but again, one of that great conversation I have with Martin Zarnkow. I mean, this story begins 12,000 years ago when he talks about the fungi and present on the human microbiome. Brewing was always the women's art in antiquity, and I think we can say safely in prehistory as well. And it carries on through the Neolithic into the Bronze Age into the Classical period, when Eleusis itself was initiation was restricted to women. It was a women's rite of initiation before men were allowed in. Same with the Dionysian mysteries I mentioned. Although we're talking about a separate sacrament of wine, it was always women who are depicted and portrayed mixing plants and herbs and toxins into the wine that would become the sacrament for those mysteries. So from prehistory to Eleusis to the Dionysian mysteries, it's women who are always involved in the preparation of these sacraments. And Ruck has one of these beautiful phrases for it. He calls the secret of secrets in the road to Eleusis. It's this concept that these hidden ingredients and secret recipes would be passed down from mother to daughter for generations and generations, in the absence of the written word, by the way. Again, nothing is written down in the Dionysian or the Eleusinian mysteries, not to speak of the prehistoric mysteries before them. And so how would that have happened? It had to be this really tight oral tradition that bound these women together with what can only be called a sacred knowledge, this sacred pharmacopoeia that seems to have survived. And I want to find more scientific evidence for it, but what a beautiful hypothesis, the secret of secrets.